Welcome to Unit 4, which is Chapter 14, Section 2, Meeting the Nutritional Needs of Preschoolers. After studying this lesson, you should be able to summarize the importance of meeting preschoolers' nutritional needs, develop healthful eating plans for preschoolers, identify unhealthful food choices and eating habits, and assess foods for their appeal to preschoolers. Have you ever heard someone say, "You are what you eat"? This statement is correct. What people eat affects their growth and development, overall health, general alertness, and emotions. A preschooler's diet must supply the nutrients needed to support brain growth and other developing body systems. Children, as well as adults, need nutrient-dense foods, or those that are high in lean protein, complex carbs, healthy fats, vitamins and minerals, and contain relatively few calories. Fruits and vegetables are examples of nutrient-dense foods. When nutritional needs are not met, children's growth will stall. Children will also be more prone to diseases, and when they become ill, their recovery time is slower. To meet the needs of their growing bodies, preschoolers should be offered nutritious foods at meals and snack times. The MyPlate website is a tool parents and caregivers can use to find individualized, healthy eating plans for preschoolers, as well as sample menus and tips for healthy eating. These plans show how much food a preschooler needs from each food group. At this age, children often get hungry between meals. 1 or 2 healthful snacks per day may be planned between meals to satisfy their hunger pangs. Snacks, however, should not be so large or so close to mealtime that the preschooler has no appetite for the meal. To help children learn to choose healthful amounts of food, parents and caregivers often let them eat only as much as they want. When children are old enough, they can serve themselves appropriate amounts of foods. To teach children how to determine healthful portion sizes, parents and caregivers may suggest children take small portions at first. Children can then come back for more if they are still hungry. Rather than forcing children to finish all their foods, parents and caregivers should allow them to stop eating once they feel full. A child who learns to pay attention to what his or her body is signaling is more likely to maintain a healthy weight. When a child needs a special diet for health reasons, adults should consult a doctor or a registered dietitian nutritionist. When planning meals and snacks, foods that contain empty calories should be limited or avoided. Empty calories supply the body with energy but few or no nutrients. Added sugars and solid fats are sources of empty calories in foods. Solid fats are fats that are found mainly in animal-based foods such as butter and beef fat. These fats are solid at room temperature. Foods such as cookies, hot dogs, or sugar-sweetened cereals contain some nutrients but have many empty calories. Other foods such as soda or candy provide only empty calories and are considered empty calorie foods. Eating too many empty calories may cause a child to gain too much weight now or in the future. When they are eating empty calorie foods instead of nutrient-dense foods, their bodies are not receiving the nutrients needed for proper growth and development. Experts say children as well as adults should reduce their intake of sugar, salt, and solid fats. Eating excessive amounts of sugar can lead to tooth decay, obesity, and other health concerns that often last for years. The majority of overweight preschoolers are still overweight at 12 years of age. Consuming too much fat and salt early in life may increase chances of high blood pressure in later years. Chances are compounded if high blood pressure exists in the family's health history. Snack foods that are high in sugar, salt, and solid fats should be avoided. So what helpful meal plans or organic options have you seen available for young children? Some good ideas for kids for breakfast would be cereal and a banana, yogurt and strawberries, applesauce topped pancake, some snacks, a slice of cinnamon bread and a half a large orange, a cup of toasted oat cereal and a cup of diced pineapple, a half cup, frozen graham cracker sandwich with 2 graham crackers and a half cup of mashed banana. A good lunch ideas would be an open-faced chicken sandwich and a salad, a soft taco, a bagel snack, which had celery and tuna and cherry tomatoes on it. Good afternoon snack ideas would be some sugar snap peas and some yogurt, some veggie matchsticks of carrot, celery, zucchini, and some milk, a half cup of tomato juice, and a string cheese. And some dinner ideas include chicken and potatoes, spaghetti and meatballs, and rice and beans with sausage. The food attitudes preschoolers learn may last a lifetime. Offering a variety of foods in a pleasant atmosphere helps preschoolers form healthful food attitudes. For the most part, people like variety in their lives. This includes variety in the foods they eat. Some children may go through phases during which they want the same food or foods day after day. Others eat or drink a few of the same foods daily but vary other foods. Many helpful options are available within each food group. Children should be able to eat foods they like and still meet their nutritional needs. Forcing them to eat foods they do not like can cause them to have negative feelings towards healthful foods. Using food to reward or punish can also have a bad effect. Children who are rewarded and punished with food may learn to eat as a way of bribery. For example, some parents reward with food by saying, if you pick up your toys, you can have an ice cream cone. It would be better to say, we'll go to the park and play catch as soon as you pick up your toys. Some parents may punish their picky eaters by threatening to withhold food. Parent might say, you can't have dessert until you eat your peas. This teaches child that the dessert is the desirable food and peas are only means to obtaining the dessert. If access to a food is restricted, it may encourage overeating of that food when it is available. Preschoolers observe the behavior of those around them. They often copy the actions of the role models in their lives, such as parents, older siblings, and caregivers. If a role model makes negative comments about a food, they're likely to adopt a negative attitude also. Role models can encourage positive food attitudes in preschoolers by setting a good example. Providing an attractive room and table setting for eating can also help contribute to a good food attitude. Dishes and flatware suited to the child's hands make mealtime easier and lessen the chance of accidents. Children may want to help make the table attractive by choosing the napkins, picking a flower from the garden for the table, or helping set the table. Foods become a part of many celebrations. Preschoolers may look forward to helping prepare a special holiday dish or choosing their birthday menu. Trying different eating styles is fun too. A restaurant, cafeteria, picnic, or cookout provides children with more food experiences. Meal and snack time success is more likely when foods are offered that are appropriate for the age group. The tips in this section will address some of the unique considerations when serving food to preschool children. Consider the preschooler's senses. Children and adults have different senses of taste and smell. For example, many children are bitter sensitive to some foods like spinach, broccoli, and cabbage. There's an acid in spinach, which is oxalic acid, that leaves a bitter aftertaste in the mouths of children, but not adults. Children often prefer mild flavors and aromas over stronger, bitter, and unpleasant flavors and scents. They tend to like foods that are too spicy. They are influenced by other tastes and qualities as well. Often by the preschool years, children begin to like their family's favorite cultural dishes. Keeping these differences in mind when offering foods to preschoolers may contribute to a more successful meal. Aim for visual appeal. How food looks may influence whether children think they will like it. Children like attractive-looking foods. Foods of different sizes, shapes, colors, textures, and temperatures look better than foods that all look the same. Plates should have some empty space. A plate that appears too full can be overwhelming before the child has even taken one bite. Instead, serve less food on the plate and offer them a second helping if they are still hungry. They can also enjoy foods prepared specially for them. Special dishes, napkins, or centerpieces may make eating a meal or snack even more special. Keep the food separate. Children often prefer to eat foods separately rather than eat foods that are combined. If children see or taste one food they do not like in a casserole, a soup, or a salad, they may reject the entire dish. They are more likely to accept mixtures of fruits and mixtures of vegetables. Children may eat self-made mixtures more readily than adult-prepared mixtures. For example, children may prefer to mix their own salads from several bowls of pre-cut vegetables. Serve foods at appropriate temperatures. Preschoolers do not like foods that are served at extreme temperatures. In fact, they can easily burn their mouths on foods that are too hot. Some of these foods, like hot drinks, can simply be avoided because many children do not like them anyway. Soups are good for them, but young children cannot manage a steamy bowl or cup of soup. One easy solution is to drop a few ice cubes into a hot soup as they begin to eat. As it melts, the temperature of the soup will drop to an acceptable level. Very cold foods present a problem too. Children eat these foods very slowly because eating large bites can cause brain freeze. Thus, there may be more ice cream on the outside of a preschooler than on the inside. Parents can start offering suggestions for managing hot and cold foods during the late preschool years. Lastly, you need to make meals fun. By helping to prepare food, children have fun while they learn about colors, shapes, tastes, aromas, textures, and even appliance names like blender or oven. They learn food preparation terms like cut, boil, poach, bake, and food names. Cooking teaches math concepts too, like measurement, numbers, temperature, time, and shapes, and science as they see the changes in foods, or rising, baking, freezing, boiling. As an added bonus, they often eat what they help prepare. Children enjoy eating with others. Meals can be a time to relax, share, and have fun. Enough time should be given for the meal itself because eating with children takes time. Setting an example by taking turns talking and demonstrating other table manners allows children to learn at mealtimes. Having realistic expectations for behavior at mealtime is important too. Preschoolers are often messy eaters because their fine motor skills are still developing. This behavior is normal. Rather than scolding, include the child in cleanup and praise their efforts. All right, guys, thank you for listening. That is the end of this section.